I've advised 30, 35 clients in the time that I've had ACM Partners, and before that I worked for larger consulting firms. In my nearly 20-year career, I've probably advised 100 companies or been an employee at them. So I've seen a lot of companies in a lot of different phases of change. I wish more of my clients came to me early. I wish I had gotten the opportunity to do an assessment for everyone and they didn't need me for anything else, because someone else will. That's fine. The biggest thing is recognizing change is necessary and getting the expertise in the door. Good advisors, and I'll count myself among them, are more than happy to say, look, I'm going to help you out. I'm going to diagnose where you're at. I'm going to give you the roadmap. And if you've got the team, execute it. You know, we'll talk about quarterly checkups, monthly checkups if it's more than that, if it's further advanced than that. The reason companies need to bring someone like me in immediately is because they've hit a wall. They didn't see the wall coming. They hit the wall and they're stunned. I'd love it if they brought me in 6 months earlier, a year earlier, and said, you know, profitability is not where it needs to be before I've got a problem. Before my bank gives me a call and says, you have 3 options. You don't get to choose whether or not you're hiring someone. I'm just going to tell you which guys you can pick among. That's not where you want to be. So it's about management teams being proactive and getting there first. If you're not as profitable as you want to be and you've been growing, or a company that you're associated with that is in that position, that status quo isn't good. 2 years from now, that company could be a client of mine. I would much rather help every company that just would like to go from 5% margins to 8%. I'd love to have one of those years where I just help a bunch of them and am not the guy who has to shut down a division in 2 weeks because someone made a mistake 3 years ago and it was left unaddressed. So I don't need to sell 6-month interim management engagements. I do because some of my clients need that. I would be happy to sell a bunch of performance improvement engagements and help more CEOs work with that. What I've found, human nature being what it is, they don't tend to recognize they need performance improvement until they're well into distress.